Meeting call to order.
Good evening, everybody. I request President Rotary PHF Ritika Gupta to confirm the minutes of the previous meeting.
The minutes of the previous meeting were circulated on the group and no queries for the same have been raised. Hence, the minutes of the previous meeting stand confirmed.
Thank you. So, fellow Rotarians and audience, today we have a very important topic, Pranic healing for healthy organs. And we have a very important speaker on this topic, Ms. Pallavi Kashyap. I request President Ritika Gupta to please give the introduction of the guest.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Ruby Agarwal. I would now like to take the opportunity to introduce my very dear friend and also a very, very talented pranic healing coach, Pallavi Kashyap Gupta. So she was born and raised in Patna, Bihar. Pallavi completed her bachelor's in engineering IT from Pune University before beginning her career in the corporate world, where she worked for nearly 7 years. In 2014, she felt called to transition into the deeper path of service. Since then, she has devoted herself to pranic healing, mindset coaching, and mental health therapy, blending the power of psychology, energy work, and mindset practices to help people heal, grow, and manifest abundance. Pallavi holds multiple global certifications, including Certified Pranic Healer, ICF Certified Mindset Coach, Master NLP Mental Health Therapist, Certified Therapeutic Dance Movement Practitioner, NABIT Certified Train the Trainer. Her approach uniquely combines science and spirituality, guiding individuals to release emotional blocks, reprogram limiting beliefs, activate their energy, body, and align with their highest potential. Pallavi's impact extends beyond India. In 2024, she conducted international healing and coaching sessions in Singapore, expanding her work to a global audience. On Instagram, through her vibrant community of 14,000 plus followers at Coach Pallavi, she shares simple yet powerful practices, soulful rituals, and deep mindset shifts. Her content has inspired thousands to heal their energy, manifest wealth, and live with greater peace and clarity. Her clients describe her sessions as healing, awakening, and life changing. For Pallavi, true wellness is not just about overcoming struggles, it's about activating inner power, raising energy, and creating a life of freedom, joy, and abundance. I would now like to welcome Pallavi Kashyap Gupta to please come forward and share with us what she has to share.
Over to you, Ms. Pallavi.
Thank you so much. Grateful for such an introduction. And thanks to each and every person here for giving me this opportunity to share how pranic healing can help what amazing work you all are into, that is organ donation. So first, I would like to just ask and you all, before we go to the slides, I would just request Ritika, please, can you remove the slides for now? Yeah, so that I can interact first, and that would be a better opportunity than going to the slides. You all would have heard about energy, right? Any kind of energy. So let's first understand energy rather than understanding and what is pranic healing. Because once you understand energy, you will be easily understanding pranic healing. Let's ask, what do you think is energy?
Rotarian Pallavi Kashyap, the problem with the Zoom is that if people will start talking, so only one person can reply. So either we can raise our hands or something, questionnaire,
Okay,
you make it
fine.
like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So I'll
Thank
make
you.
it easier. Make it easier. We can just move our head or hand so that we can respond in yes or no, right? That would be easier. And then we can, as Ritika has also told me, that we can take questions later, right? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all would agree that we have stress in day-to-day life?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes, right? Fine. Now, medical research has proved that because of stress, we have almost 80% or more diseases, right? You all agree to it, right? Okay, let me just brief it because I have been from science background till 12th. I have been a biology student, so I'll use this opportunity. So, stress energy, if you see, it affects our brain and nerves. It dysregulates our if we go into particular organs, it dysregulates our amygdala, it dysregulates our hippocampus, right, in brain and nerves. It also dysregulates our gastrointestinal system, right? If you look at gastrointestinal system, one of the syndromes, that is irritable bowel syndrome, is result of stress, higher stress, right? If we go into cardiovascular, like heart diseases, doctors say that panic attacks, heart problems starts from taking stress, right? Now, pain, stiffness, fatigue, we all know. Depression, depression is all stress and negative thought. Respiratory ailments, asthma, asthma getting exaggerated is because of stress, right? We all would agree that we are women sitting here also, and maybe you all would understand that our menstrual cycle changes if our routine has been stressful. We all have noticed that. That means at least we can be clear on one point, that any kind of stress affects any part of our body, right? Either brain and nerves we talked about, respiratory system, that is lungs, cardiovascular, that means heart. If you go for gastrointestinal problem, that means intestines and bladder and all that portion. If we go for our reproductive organs are being affected. If we go for our other aspects also, like endocrine and metabolic activities, then pancreas, liver, everything is getting affected, right? So I think we all will agree that stress is affecting organs, right? Yes, fine. Now think about it. What is stress? What is stress?
Our body's response to
Your body's response. You will not be able to say this organ gets stress or that organ gets stress. Like if I ask you which organ produces insulin, you will say, oh, pancreas is involved in it, right? But you would not be able to say which organ is giving you stress. That means stress is some form of energy, right? And that energy can come from work pressure, life pressure, from your maybe business pressure, from even some maybe conducting a session, the pressure of that also, right? So that means there is some energy which is affecting our body. Simple, a simple line. There is some energy which is affecting our body. Similar to energy which is affecting our body, think about it when you are happy, right? And when you are very joyous, somebody asks you to do toughest task on earth, you are all motivated. Yes, I can do it. And later you realize, oh my God, I had never thought I would be able to do it. That means some, again, energy is affecting your body, your organs. So that means we can categorize, there is some category of energy which is bad, which pulls our organs and body down. There is some category of energy which pulls our organ and body up, right? So now if we all agree to that, that there is energy which can pull our organs, pull our body, let's say, in whole, and there's some kind of energy that can recharge our body. Fine. Now, this is the base of pranic healing, because our guru, Master Chokok Sui, who started pranic healing, he had researched a lot. He was himself from medicine background. So this is the base. That means there is something which keeps affecting our body, right? Now, think about it. Today, whenever we are under any kind of disease, ailment, or problem, what do? We go to the particular doctor, right? And by taking their suggestion, we take medicines and we heal ourselves. Fine. Think about it. If we would have known where is that problem affecting us energy wise, right? And we could have healed that position that in our body, that position in our body, couldn't we be in a better state, right? So that is understanding of pranic healing. That is the process which we in pranic healing learn. Now, very simple. What is pranic healing? Pranic healing is not saying, and that I would say first before
Just
going for
1 second.
yeah.
Are there any network glitches or it's fine? Okay. Sorry, please carry on.
Okay,
Fine,
no
it's
problem.
fine.
It's fine. Okay. If there is network glitch, anything like that, please give me a
Perfect.
signal.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So now, taking this base and understanding this base, let's think about this. That and before even going towards pranic healing, I would say one disclaimer, because people start thinking at the end that we are saying that, oh, you don't need a medicine, you don't need any doctor. No, no, no. It's a parallel therapy. It's a parallel therapy which helps you recover, get into a better state in a less time rather than spending more time. So yes, medical necessary for you, medicine necessary for you, and doctors star mark necessary for our life. But what can help you along with it is something which is related to energy, right? Now, so what is pranic healing? Pranic healing is a no-touch therapy. Why it is a no-touch therapy? Because in pranic healing, we sensitize ourselves towards knowing where the energy is affected. Most of you would have tried yoga or something in your life, right? And everywhere, or you would have read somewhere that in our body, there are chakras. Right? In our body, there are chakras. Right? Now, what are these chakras? Let's understand it in a very simple line. It is nothing but energy center, right? That is why when energy of that particular center is affected, your organs gets affected. That is why when stress comes in that particular center, what happens? Your reproductive process gets affected. If in any other center, suppose it is in the center where your organ, brain and nerves are getting affected, you might get headache, you might feel like, migraine or something like that. So now it is a no-touch therapy where we scan the energy of the chakras. Now you would say, how can you scan? So let's do a simple activity, right? Ready? To do a very, very simple activity, okay? Just don't get distracted. I would just request, don't get distracted. It's a 2 minutes activity just we are going to do. What we'll do, we have our palms, right? What we are going to do, we are going to press each finger, right? Just press your fingers, center of your palm, just nothing else. Simple. Just we are pressing it, doing nothing. Okay? Right? Once we have done that, just put your palms facing each other at a distance of approximately somewhere around 10 to 12 inches, 1 feet, right? Just keep it here like this, okay? I would just request, close your eyes, right? And just inhale deep, exhale. Inhale deeper, exhale. Again, inhale deeper, exhale. Inhale, completely relax your body. And exhale again. Inhale, exhale. Just focus on your palms, nothing else. Just inhale, keep your eyes closed, and exhale. Let's do it 2-3 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep inhaling and exhaling and try to move your palms towards each other very, very slowly. Very slowly. Bring your arms, bring your palms very, very slowly and try and feel if you can feel anything while bringing your palms closer to each other. Anybody, if you felt anything, just raise your hand and let know. You can open your eyes. Yes, I could find Rotarian Rubiji. Yes.
I felt little energy, some waves or energy.
Okay.
As if I'm pressing some energy in them.
Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Anybody else? Could you sense anything? Yes.
I could feel some repulsion. I mean, repelling.
Repelling? Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody else? Did you feel anything, even slight? If you did not feel, no worries. Okay, try it out again. Okay, I understand. See what you felt in between. We did a very simple activity where we just activated our chakras of our palms. That's it. And you could feel repulsion because when you were bringing your palms together, you could feel the energy is not allowing it to come together very easily. When you are feeling that you're pressing something, right, that's the energy of your palms, nothing else. Right? Those who did not feel, don't worry at all. Why? Because this is not usual for us. Right? We are working day and night using our hands and it's not usual. Right? So again, try it later. It's just a way to understand that, yes, there is something, there is some energy. Right? So think about it. If your palms have some energy, similarly, different parts of your body, different chakras have energy. And if you can sensitize yourself to a state where you can scan or you can feel the energy of that particular area or that particular chakra, you have a method which can help you in cleaning that energy if that energy is not so good energy, and again filling it with good energy. This process of being able to scan the energy, clean the energy, and refill it with good energy so that your organs come into a better state, a good state. This whole process is nothing but pranic healing. Right? And now I would request Ritika, we can take so that you all can just have a glimpse of. Yes, so we can go to the next slide.
It's done, right?
Yeah, fine. So as I mentioned, it's our Master Chokoksui. He was from Philippines. He was into chemical engineering, a successful businessman, philanthropist, and international renowned lecturer, an author whose work has been published in 11 different languages, and pranic healing today is practiced in at least 121 countries. Right? So he has given birth to pranic healing, and everything has been researched. Every method, every process has been researched. Yes, next one. We can move to the next. These are books by master. Now, what is healing? It is a form of energy healing that involves the use of prana to balance, harmonize human energy system and to heal the body and promote wellness. And it's a distance healing, as you can see in the image also. It's a distance healing, right? So we do not touch the person. We just scan, like you could feel energy between your palms. Similar way, we can feel that energy, scan that energy, and then change the energy. If that is into negative, we can remove that negative energy and fill it with the proper healthy energy. Yes. Now, two laws of pranic healing. Let's understand this. Can we let go of slide, Ritika? It's possible. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I would like to just simply ask one question to you all. If suppose you get a slight cut on your body, slight cut, suppose on your hand, slight cut, what do? You go to a doctor? No, we don't. I can see Rotarian Hemlata ji say, no, for slight cut, who goes to a doctor, right? Why don't you go to a doctor? Because you know that, okay, I just need to clean. For protection, I need to put a bandage, right? Or something like that. Or if even not that, I just need to keep it dry and it will be healed, right? It will be okay. Why? Okay, let go of this question. Another question. If your bone breaks, which medicine do you eat? Do you take? No medicine. You just give your hand a support system, right? And it takes some 15, 20 days and your bone joins and it's fixed and it's okay. That means we all need to understand that our body already has energy healing process. Body knows to heal itself, right? Similar way, if we go to if we go into this kind of thought process a lot, you would have heard even in case of cancer, along with the treatment, the doctor tells the patient to be happy, to spend time in nature, right? Even there was a star mark technique given that they should go and hug trees, right? They should go and hug trees, they should be happy, they should watch happy movies or something like that, they should enjoy themselves, right? And then if we go ahead and get into, mental health and all that, forgiveness and other aspects they should inculcate in their life. Now, the question is why? Because again, the another law comes into picture. Why the name is Pranic healing? That means somewhere, pran, right? We all understand the word pran. Pran means the energy which we have. If goes, our body does not remain alive, right? So where does this prana comes from? Nature. And that is why we are recommended to be awake, give our body sunlight. So that means we get prana from sun, from nature. That's why cancer patients also are asked to hug a tree and be with nature, right? So that means you get prana from nature. Water, right? Children who are suffering, or even adults who suffer from any kind of body-related deformity, they are asked to swim, right? Because they are said that water gives that energy where you can release those pains and all that, and your body can come into shape. Similar way, pranic healing is nothing but using these energies to heal the body. Right? So using these energy to get that energy. So in pranic healing, whoever is the healer, they use their energy. We do not use our energy. The energy comes from, as we mentioned, nature. Right? Comes from nature. And that is why the name is pranic healing. Right? So that these are two laws which we follow. That means the body has tendency to self-recover. Only we need to regulate the energy of the body, and the energy comes from the energy nature has, the energy nature gives. If people would have been using their energy, then I would say this in a humor way, I would not have been even able to talk to you all, right? Because I have been in this for almost 10, 11 years. So if I would have been using my energy, I don't know where I would have been today, right? So that means we are not using our energy. We are using fresh energy from the nature, right? Yes, Ritika, if you can move ahead so that I can. Right? So life force and self-recovery, and these are the life forces, air, ground, solar, which I mentioned to you all, that these keep our body alive. So we are also using these energies only. Yes, please. Right? This is what we did right now. We put our hands a little away and we practice. So we can let go of the presentation now. right? And this is what we work upon, that we have a visible body, and we have all talked about that invisible energy, which we call as stress or negative energy, or let it be, we discuss stress. But think about it, when you are in anger, when you are in grief, when you are in fear, these are just name given to negative energy, nothing else. Different names given to negative energy. So whenever you encounter this negative energy, it affects your body. Whenever you release this negative energy, your body comes into a better state. And that's what becomes easier with pranic healing, because then you get aware about the chakras, you know where to clean that energy from and what to do with the good energy. So, and yes, because in beginning when we were talking, Ritika just asked me that meditation becomes a integral part of the system. Definitely, meditation becomes, and twin heart meditation. Anytime, any day, if you all would be interested, I would love to do that meditation with you all. Twin heart meditation is the meditation which we do with pranic healing. Now, when you say twin heart, right, I would like to ask who all have two hearts here. So why two hearts meditation? See, you all have been becoming so serious, being from the mental health background also. See, it's better to be a little lighter and in humor. See, twin heart simply means one heart is your physical heart, right? We all know that, right? And think about it, when your elders bless you, how do they bless you? When you touch their feet, yes, they bless you like this, right? And where they usually put their hand? Here, right? So that is where is the second heart, which is called the divine heart. So meditation focusing on your physical heart and the divine heart is the meditation called twin heart. And why do we focus in these two places? Very simple. See, the physical heart which we have, when we love people who are close to us, right? This is the heart which gets activated. Until and unless this heart is not activated, how do you think you will think something for the world or people whom you don't know, right? So that is why this is divine, that is universal, looking for others. So when we regulate these two, right, what we are doing, we are giving and gaining that positive energy, right, which is loving and joy and compassion. And that is what energizes us. That is what clears our blockages. If you look at normal, let's not talk about, pranic healing and all that stuff. Think about it. When you are sad, what is that energy which energizes you? Any kind of love, care, and joy. If you are in lot of tension, those who are parents here, if you're in lot of tension and you reach back home and think about it, your child comes with a lot of joy. Mama, Papa, see, I made a drawing. Somewhere for a moment, you forget what all tensions you have. That means love, joy, right? That is the energy which fills you with completely positive energy. So the meditating on that kind of love and joy is twin heart meditation, which becomes core of pranic healing. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are at the end of your. We are done. You have
Yes,
anything
yes,
else?
yes.
Okay, wonderful, perfect. Thank you very much, Pallavi Kashyap Gupta, for sharing this wonderful experience with us, and truly the magical experience that we felt with your brief activity that we did for 2 minutes was very, very enlightening and very, very surprising at the same moment. I would want to ask you a question before passing on the question to others. So I want to know from you, is it something that you learn for a moment and then you start self practicing, or you have to do it with a healer all the time?
You can learn. Anybody can learn. It is a process. We saw books which Master Chokoksu has written, and there are trainers, and you get it. Since it is practiced in 121 countries. In India, almost in each and every state, there is a center of pranic healing where you will get trainers. Classes are conducted, and you can learn. It just takes, if you look at one level of learning, it just takes 2 days, not more than that.
So after 2 days, you can
Yes.
yourself be capable to heal
Yes.
yourself through the
Yes.
energy chakras that you're talking about.
Yes. Even
Okay.
from first level of which is called basic level in our language, in pranic healing language. If you even do basic level of pranic healing, that takes 2 days, and you can heal. See, everything if we learned, see, I am also into NLP, right? So if I learned basic NLP, then I had to go and learn advanced, and then I had to go and learn masters, because the techniques become deeper and deeper. Similar to that, completely on logical lines, similar to that, basic level, you will be able to heal everything. Advanced, the healing will become deeper. You will go into a deeper level. Then you go to psychotherapy, your healing becomes even deeper. So that happens. But yes, from single level, you can heal completely, totally.
Okay. And how much time of your day do you need to keep aside for this activity, if at all someone is as a self using it for self-healing?
See, if you ask me, if you first day, if you start, it might take half an hour, 45 minutes. But once you get into practice, 10-15 minutes, I think, is good enough. And in fact, if you are doing it regularly for yourself, you will not require it to do it daily also.
Okay, thank you very much. I now request anyone who would like to ask questions, Rotarian Lal Goel, if you could ask, please.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ms. Pallavi, for giving such elaborated presentation. My question to you is, can we heal a patient who has suffered from heart failure or kidney failure? If yes, any research papers were published in any medical journal about pranic healing?
Yes, we can heal patients who have gone through heart failure, and even we can heal not just heart failure, we can heal even patients who have gone through reoccurrence of cancer, that cancer relapse happens. So definitely we can heal. And if you ask me about medical research paper, I would say that research paper I do not have knowledge of, but research particularly on pranic healing, yes, we have a completely research department which takes research on pranic healing. And since, if you remember in starting, Ritika was asking me, if you want to play the video, you can play the video. But I said that that will cut down into our time. So we do have testimonials and practices which have been practiced, and people have gotten, healed. In fact, we have doctors who practice pranic healing along with their core work, so that it helps them in healing the patient in a faster way, in a better manner.
So it means this pranic healing is a complementary to the traditional treatment, or
Yes, yes.
it can do the treatment by itself, no need of any traditional treatment.
No, no, sir. See, in beginning itself, I said that I would never say that you do not need to go to a medical doctor. See, let's understand this. When we learn pranic healing, if it's a something like a cough, cold, or fever, which happened, right? And it just initiated. Definitely, when you will practice, you will know that, okay, we don't have to take medicines. We are okay with it. But stomach, let's all be very, very practical. Let's not go into impracticality. When it is SOS, you need to go to the doctor first. I would never say that, okay, let the person be here. He has gotten a stroke, but let the person be here and let's start doing healing. No, it's a parallel thing. Like we talk about naturotherapy, right? Naturotherapy. People go for naturotherapy, they go for 15-20 days, they come back and they say that, oh, I'm feeling so good. But let's understand, they feel so good for next 10-15 days. After 15 days, when they come into regular routine, their regular food, everything starts getting disturbed. So it's a parallel therapy which you can do wherever you are, right? And it is a distant healing kind of process where we don't even touch the patient. So even if I'm sitting here, I can heal a patient who is maybe in US. No problem with that. So it's a parallel therapy. Yeah.
You're on mute, Mr. Goel. You're on mute. And yeah, over to Rotarian Sudhir Sharan.
Thank you, Pallavi, for a very enlightening presentation. I learned quite a few things. Now, I have two major questions with you. The first is, like everything which is effective in human affair, there is a right way to do it and there is a wrong way to do.
Yes.
So what are three must-do things for good effect? And which are three must not do things to get the full benefits. This is my first question to you. Then once you finish with this one, I'll ask the second one.
Yes, definitely. So I would say the first thing that what we should do for good effect is we should learn pranic healing from authorized trainers, authorized centers. And then after learning, we should do it. We should not go to YouTube, which we normally do nowadays, Google and YouTube, and then see something and then start doing it. Please do not do it. Since I'm into it and my book is here, so I'm just showing it. For each and every level, master has made a book, and this book is made with protocols, like what are the steps to be followed to heal a particular ailment. So if you look at this book, and by chance if you look at this book, and this book has everything written.
You can just unblur your background.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I think it's unblurred. Okay, see. Can you see? There's steps written, right? So this is the good way of handling it. So everything is given step by step, that what should be done, what should not be done. So following it. So I would say, if you want to even try it, either you go and attend any kind of free healing camp, which pranic healers keep doing. If not that, learn, and then you have complete ways, and do it. That is what will give you good effect. Second, not so good effect will come when you will start thinking that, oh, this is just like understanding energy. I do understand energy. Let me do something with it. I would say no domain on this earth exists where we could do anything without understanding. Let's understand. We are today, we are into Rotary clubs. This thing. Somebody who does not understand Rotary Club, would you ask that person to take a presentation here about Rotary Club? No. Because if that person does not know the core of it, how will that person do justice? Right? So that is the way to do good effect. If you simply go with what master has taught and what you learn, no bad effect will happen.
The second question which I have is, my problem as a science student, I begin with doubting something until I prove to myself. I'm like Vivekananda,
Yeah.
And therefore, how do you handle me? How do you bring me around? How do you change my mindset?
Sir, no need. I'm an engineering student. I have been an engineering student, worked in corporate for 7 years. So my mind is also very logical. And the best thing is that if you would have looked at the introduction of Master Chokok, so he was into chemical engineering. So every time, and this is what has given me actually a lot of faith in this, because whenever I have gone through any course or anything, any learning of master himself has said, don't believe, try it. Be curious, try it. So simply, we also experiment. To be very, very frank, we experiment, we try. Once it fits, then it fits. And moreover, for me, I can share my experience. Definitely, if you will meet many pranic healers, they will share their experience. I have been from a background which is very logical. Engineering, logical. Then I came into mindset therapy and mental health therapy and mindset coaching. If you look at coaching domain also, ICF is a very structured system. So coaching also, they teach it very structured. So for me, pranic healing also clicked because it is very, very structured. It itself says, try it. If it does not work, don't try. In fact, even if we begin healing for some people, we just tell them that, okay, you take 3 or 5 healings from us. If it does not work for you, we will not take it further. So it's not about imposing. It's definitely about trying. So I would say I am also from engineering background. Nothing without, something which has some logic fits my mind too. But this has fit my mind because I could see the changes. And then, like simple, as we did that exercise, simply by breathing, and we could feel something between our hands that I had not felt any which ways in my whole life till my corporate life. So for me also, it was something which was becoming curious that what is it? So definitely, and I would also request each and every person here, don't believe, try it. Try it. If it creates even a slight change, then start believing, then go ahead, try something else.
Thank you very much. I think I'm in a better place now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anyone else who would like to ask a question? Yes, Hemlata ji, please go ahead.
Yeah. Ms. Pallavi Kashyap Gupta, it was an excellent presentation. You talked about the twin heart meditation. So I want to know who should not practice meditation on twin hearts.
Okay.
Is there any side effects for that? And
okay. Thank you so much, Hemlata ji, for asking this question, because whenever we do introduction of especially pranic healing, for people who come for healing camps, we star mark on why we can practice twin heart meditation and why, who should not, which kind of meditation you should not practice. See, twin heart meditation is considered, if you will search this also, twin heart meditation is considered one of the safest meditation and one of the most powerful meditation. Why safest? Because the two places where we are focusing is heart and the crown, right? The divine heart, right? These two places are the safest places. Which places are not the safest places? You would have heard. If you focus here, if I ask you all, just focus here. Look at the tip of your nose and focus. And let me see till how many minutes you can focus. Let's try. You will not be able to focus much. Why? Because it will start giving you a slight headache. Right? So the safest place is these two places where if you even focus, why? Because we are focusing on happiness we have received, right? Whether that happiness would be from some close people or whether that happiness would be from somewhere else. So focusing on happiness will never put you in any kind of state. And moreover, if you'll go to twin heart meditation deeper, in twin heart meditation, we bless. We simply bless. So the twin heart meditation is based on Saint Francis of Assisi's prayer. So that prayer has been used. In that prayer, he simply says that wherever there is sorrow, that place should be filled with joy. Wherever there is no faith, that place should be filled with hope. So it becomes very safe because all positive word and positive emotions are taken care of. Nothing else. So it is safe. But then we star mark that children below 10 years of age, they should not be doing that meditation. Why? Because children below 10 years of age, they are in very high energy. So they don't need more higher energy, right? So even 10 to 16 years, they can do it once in a week. That is more than enough for them because their energy is already high. If you look at children, even younger children, they are playing all day and we think that, oh my God, they are not even tired. It's been 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night. Then also they are okay playing, right? So their energy is very high. So it's restricted. 15 plus years, you can do it daily. Second, we ask pregnant women to not do the meditation. Why? Because pregnant women is carrying a little child in the womb. That means their energy is in a higher state. So we do not want them to go into a more higher state of energy, right? And then there are some critical diseases. Some critical diseases, like if you have super hypertension, right? Then we restrict because hypertension means you are in a hyper state. So why do you want? Then just doing a deep breathing and relaxing yourself is better than doing some kind of meditation which gives you a boost of energy, right? Otherwise, no problem. Anybody can do it anytime within the day and daily.
Is there any best time to do this twin heart meditation?
See, that's why I said when Sudhir sir asked me, this is why pranic healing fits my logic, because never ever we are told that this is the best time you should do it. That is the best time you should do it. Right? Yeah. So whenever you get time, see, meditation is meant to support our system, support our mental health, support our physical health, emotional health. So whenever you are in that state where you want that balance, you should do meditation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, over to you, Mr. Lal Goel.
Uh, the question is not from my side. The question is from Rotarian Professor Dr. Lakshmi Goel, who is traveling, but and the connection is weak, so she's sent me the question to be asked. Are the protocols in pranic healing only to cure ailments, or they can be used for general well-being and preventing care?
For
Preventive
sure.
care.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. And this is a very good question. Thank you for asking this question. In pranic healing, the protocols are for general well-being also. When Ritika was asking me regarding if we can learn pranic healing in a single day or in one level or two level, when we go higher up in levels, suppose we go to the second level, in second level, we are taught meditation, which has self-healing included. So if you even do that meditation, your well-being is taken care of. So definitely pranic healing takes care of your well-being as well as the ailments which we suffer. So there are protocols for both. And star mark why your well-being matters, because if I am not well, how can I be a healer for other person? It's like a doctor is not in good health and the doctor is being asked that take care, do the surgery and other things. So similar. So no. So my well-being, the healer's well-being is important. So yes, protocol involves everything which we can generally practice so that we maintain our good health.
Thank you.
Thank you. So
I would like to ask another question. So I'm just asking, in your experience of 11 years, have you been able to deal with chronically ill patients, and how much degree of improvement have you noticed with them through the concept of pranic healing?
okay, so thank you so much, Ritika, for asking this question, because as per what we had discussed, we had precisely 20-25 minutes, right? So that's why I did not include a video, but I would like to really share this. Last November, it's a case of last November. See, how many healings required, for a chronic ailment, we'll not go into that because that becomes, learning and training and everything. So we were able to heal a cancer patient. Definitely, the medical procedure was also going on, but with medical procedure, she was getting through into lot of discomfort, also pain, also, and it was not easy for us. But last November itself, we have been able to get a very positive result, and that patient is completely healed. She had a relapse cancer. She had a breast cancer, and that relapsed, and her cancer had spread into the backbone side. So she was going through her medical procedure also and the healing procedure also, and she is healed. Thankful to Master for his protocol. Similarly, if you ask me about recent, there was two cases which we have recently healed, even just in July. It's not even more than a month, where the patient had the diagnosis was, this happens, and doctors would also agree that sometimes the diagnosis does not come proper, right? What has happened, what has not happened. So this girl was on ventilator. She was diagnosed with dengue as well as pneumonia, and there was some breathing issues also, the lung affected also, and one of her relatives approached us and asked us to do healing. She was on ventilator. Within a week, first, second, third day, the diagnosis was not coming, but then the medicine started affecting, everything started happening, and within a week, she was released from the hospital. So these two, and another case was from a child who was just 6 years old, and similar thing happened. The child had fainted, and that child was getting some kind of fits, and the diagnosis was not coming proper, where either it is a brain issue or what has happened is if it is an epilepsy issue or whatsoever. So their relative also approached us, and we did, and the child is also very well to do, going to school, enjoying playing. So yes, we have, so that was the video we wanted to play, that was coming from those people who had gone through and who had approached us. But yes, because of time constraint, I said, okay, let's not play. But yes, we have lots and lots, and these are just, I'm mentioning from recent activities. If you go for how many it has happened, we feel we are blessed that we have been able to help and cure. Definitely.
Wonderful.
Many.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Yeah.
I believe we are done. Over to you, Rotarian Rupi Agrawal.
Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll be able to have one of your sessions on pranic healing so that we all can learn this therapy of yours. And thank you so much for the wonderful session. And I request Rotarian Nitin Gupta to please give the vote of thanks. Please unmute and if you can on your video also, please. Rotarian Nitin Gupta. Are you available? He's from US and I don't think it's possible for him to unmute at the moment. I request our charter president, Rotarian Lalwar, to please give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Rotarian Ruby Agrawal. Today's presentation is something which is different because we believe in science, and as our guest speaker also mentioned that she's from the science background. But we also believe, and in science also believe that there are some energy which is working in this universe, and that's why it is very, very important to understand that energy. All gurus, different gurus are giving their own theories, but ultimate aim of all the theories are to heal the earth, or heal the community, heal the society, heal the individual. And the way today our guest speaker has presented her pranic healing in such a way that yes, it is something which is not going to harm anyone. It is going to give benefits, and if it is learned properly, scientifically, I'm sure that it can give very, very positive results. So thank you very much, Ms. Pallavi Kashyap Gupta, for giving your views, and thank you very much, our Inspire president, to bring a very talented speaker in our meeting. And I'm sure that these types of speakers give benefit not only to our members, but the community, the society, and those who are watching our show right now live, or even afterwards, because it's on the YouTube. So thank you very much, and thank you very much, Inspire President Ritika Gupta. Thank you very much, Inspire Secretary Rotarian Ruby Agrawal, and thank you all the members who have attended and viewers who are watching this particular meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Meeting is now